Hello everyone and welcome back to Sanda. This is episode what is it, 5? I didn't even write down I didn't write down the title on my notes yet. I don't know why. I think it's episode 5. Let me see. Yep, 5. Episode 5 of Sanda. I'm enjoying this show a lot. It's been very good. The characters have been great. The story and the world building has been getting better and better each episode, I feel like. So I'm really interested to see what they've got in store for us this time. Let's just jump right into it. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction, early access, and exclusive videos. Let's do this. Sanda episode 5.
Exercise caution when outdoors.
Back to this guy.
Santa falls in love with a girl, he has a heart attack? Hell of a way
What?
to go if you asked in love? Or when they kiss for the first time? Or when they bone?
What is this true?
I learned he's pretty much immortal from that fight I had with him.
Mm-hmm.
Certain conditions, that explains a lot.
So you have to make him
you
fall in
sure
love.
You don't have... Swear if I knew anything, I'd tell you. I'm the only
Maybe he
one
wants
who
the
knows
edge.
about Santa's alter ego.
Yeah.
I'm not letting that intel go for free.
Yeah, he needs the edge against these guys.
Heads up, kid. I'm coming.
Are you gonna try to make him fall in love so that he dies? And is that even true? Where'd they hear that?
Seeing a set of boobs does nothing for me! Oh, don't mind him, Dozano. He hasn't had any Maya, those voluptuous curves didn't make me tickle once!
Oh my god.
I'm going on a diet.
Aww.
What was that all about?
guy.
Are you not? Santa's not allowed to have a sex drive!
Mm.
Okay. I'll start to feel like I'm falling for her, then I get disgusted with myself.
And then you have a heart attack.
Because my Santa's problem is, the more I get to know her, the cuter she gets.
Honestly, kinda, yeah.
You're kidding. That sounds like you already fell for her.
I know it
No,
is
I
weird
haven't.
because she's so creepy,
All I
but
have
she
the
is
urge to
cute.
protect her like all kids. If that's true, then what about you know who?
Mrs. Claus?
Huh?
Hmm? What?
Nico Kazal.
Miko what? I like her design.
Broom go. With no broom, I can't sweep up. I guess I'll have to bail on cleaning duty today.
We're in a relationship because we're state-mandated marriage partners. To fight the
Oh.
ultra-low birth rate in this country,
Right.
we're required to get positively nothing romantic between us
That's interesting.
at all.
But,
Oh, I just
like,
remembered
she's
something
cute.
to talk about. Here's the 500 yen I borrowed from you.
I mean, seems like a bit of a bitch, but
Could
she's
totally
cute.
sell it for You ought to thank me. I'm dropping a fat deuce, then heading for my room. Later.
Right, I can't marry you!
Oh, weather's too loud.
Say what? How's a girl supposed to take a dump in peace with all this racket?
It'd be better to take a dump when it's
Sounds like
raining
the wind's
loudly.
gonna tear the building apart.
What are you talking about? Both of us are 14.
A lot of them
If
have
we don't
those
flirt with
big
danger now,
boots.
we won't grow up to be well-adjusted adults.
You're
Our
not
whole
gonna be
lives are
well-adjusted
totally
when you grow up,
sheltered
girl.
and microman- So we're supposed to take chances, run wild, and get the grown-ups pissed at us. We'll both regret it if we don't, won't we? Come on.
Don't open that door. Oh my gosh.
Get out! Hey!
I kinda
Inside!
think I love her.
Your washing machine!
Nico's the only one who calls me Kazi. Couples have to get comfortable being on a first-name basis and stuff.
Come on, Kazi! Over
This
here!
is a well-animated scene.
Nico!
Both of us are
It's
14.
Nico, not
If we don't flirt with danger now,
There's no way I can marry her!
here I am! Honey bun!
Oh,
Ow! This is so freaking fun!
We need to go
she's
back!
Only a dumbass would stay
so
inside
weird
when
and
you're being
cute.
coached typhoon. How this particular typhoon's being caused by Godpa. I think that's a load of bull, though. 'Cause I don't believe
I like how
in
this show has
fantastical creatures.
several girls that are
My
weird
reality's
looking
better
but
than
still
any
very
fantasy.
cute.
I bet you were thinking what a super awesome wifey I'd be. You bull.
It's driving Santa bonkers. I can't fall in love with a kid. I'm Santa now.
But you are a kid, that's the problem.
Still, what's the harm in this? It's fun being a kid and acting like a little turd sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you
Just when I'd
you
given
can't
up
have
and
your
thought I could
childhood
never go back
taken
to being
from
a
you.
normal...
That's like what
This
Hina
stuff-
does in
This
Blue
stuff
Box.
makes me happy. She just drew another turd and threw it at me.
Introduce yourself.
Who's this gonna be? Oh, is it the
I'm
assassin?
Saburo Yagiuda.
Oh my god,
Today I
Yagiuda.
joined the PE teacher. Really nice to meet y'all.
Damn.
Start by focusing on teaching you self-defense.
I expected him to come back for another fight,
But not to
but I didn't
be.
expect this.
Yeah, not to be
Here's Sanda,
permanently
one of the
here.
class
This curious object is my heart, Yagiuda.
What the
I'm
fuck?
currently using an artificial heart to stay alive and maintain my glorious youth.
That's
My
insane.
heart was This heart will be implanted into you.
Whoa.
He's still somewhere on our campus, I presume.
This heart will be
Yeah,
implanted
most
into
likely.
you.
I want you to work undercover in the school. You will capture him before the typhoon passes.
Before the typhoon
Just
passes.
a little under a month.
Don't you worry.
Damn.
You won't.
What's the difference between young you and old you?
Less and less by the day.
I guess the biggest difference
Is I learned how to put up a fight.
Oh,
This
you
music's
wanna
cool.
try me?
Oh! Wait, did he turn back? Why did he turn back?
Great, I just decked a kid. Now I feel like such a butthole.
How-
This is the guy who shot
how'd
me
that
the other
happen?
day. What the?
Oh, interesting.
If I can't prove he's Santa, I'll get nailed to the wall for hitting a kid. And
It's okay. Does this mean I'm starting to lose my Santa powers?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Hello. Hey, Fuyu.
Are you losing your
What's up?
Santa powers because you kind of like
From
Nico?
now on, you better keep your hands off my Sanda.
I'm okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Have you been in love with Kazi long?
It's Sanda.
Yo, I never said I was in love with anyone. Besides, I could never fall for a dork like that.
Like my impression? Because that's totes what you sound like.
I really like her. She's so
You
annoying,
better
and I
keep
like
your
it.
hands off my Sanda.
Does this mean I'm even more dependent on Sanda than I thought?
It's cool, girl. The more folks there are who are jealous of us, the hotter our relationship will
Oh my
be.
god, you're crazy.
Huh? Why'd you get up?
I'm intimidating you.
Ooh, freaked out by your height when you do that?
Wow.
Here's a tip. You
She's
shouldn't use that
unfazed.
tactic when a coverage 14-year-old boy just let him touch your boobies, or at least see them. That's all you gotta do. Now, that's advice from
That's not what I'm saying.
Wow, you
There's
flustered
Santa, I
her.
swear.
the she's dead thing was a lie I pulled out of my ass.
Butt Munch lied about that?
There goes that lead.
Yeah.
You should. Are you one of those folks who swings both ways, Fuyu?
That
Who turns you on more?
I bet you
Kazi?
she is.
Oh no.
She's got a high voice, too.
You
I'm
just worried you're
skinny as
not
a rail, flat-chested,
girly
and
enough?
5'11". It was only when I was with Ono that I felt like I could be myself.
I mean, maybe you've got a bit of gender dysphoria. I don't think the show would tackle that, but
his body are still going through puberty. You're gonna go through lots of sudden changes.
yeah.
Why do you think you were able
Are
to
you-
turn into Santa before?
Is Yagiuda gonna be like a
Well,
mentor
I'm a
for
descendant of
us?
Santa.
Watching him beat himself up makes me want to help him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
First day
be.
working undercover, and already it's got
be
me
a
acting like
mentor.
some teacher. The power kids have is scary.
Oh, is that real?
Are you real?
We were.
What?
Goodness.
I'm never letting you go.
What's happening?
What happened? I'm so glad to see you.
Is this
You
real?
always like to do your laundry alone at night, so I knew I'd find you here.
Oh,
Different somehow.
Yeah?
I'm so curious.
something
What's happening?
Look,
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Just as if time only stood still around you.
What's
You're not an
happening?
adult.
Is this a dream?
You're not a child. I wanted that endlessly free body of yours. I wanted it for so long.
What the fuck?
So what if we could make time stand still for us?
What the fuck is going on?
We can stop time for us right now. It wouldn't be hard.
Oh no.
don't be.
That's weird. What an adult thing to say.
You were perfect when I left. When did you grow up?
Oh
Don't
no.
you go back to being wild and rebellious like you were. That's what I liked.
I-
That's what I loved about you.
I'm
Every
shocked
night
by
you
what
slept
happened.
so peaceful. To be honest,
And then you made her
Before
mature
you,
by leaving.
I'd never seen a child sleep.
Since we were babies, we've gotten vaccines and we're put on a special diet. So we don't really need to sleep anymore.
What?
Sleeping is because it speeds up a child's physical and mental development. So instead of sleep, we've been trained to just lie awake in bed
What?
and rest.
What?
If you fall asleep, you could hit puberty and be flooded with growth hormones. Doesn't that
That's
scare you?
that's insane.
Since I was just
People
a
don't,
little kid.
or kids
I
don't
doubt
sleep in this
puberty will change
universe.
me much now. Besides, being this tall has a few perks.
Aw.
Like not having to stand on tiptoe to pat your head.
That's
But
so
I couldn't
cute.
tell you. Every night I was lonely. I wanted to spend every night talking. But
Oh.
when you fell asleep, the academy's uniform for girls and boys is slacks. That's so we don't develop certain feelings toward the opposite sex.
Interesting.
That didn't, because the only gender I was crazy about was the Fuyumura gender. Gosh, you really like so fast. It's because you sleep every night. I would.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I love you too.
This didn't
I've
happen.
loved you. I always will.
Did Ono fall asleep?
Yeah, Fuyumura, touch me more.
Oh my god.
Touch. This is real love, isn't it? Real true love.
Yeah, it is.
Don't let me go. Let's stay together forever. Fuyumura!
I think you did fall asleep.
My body changed.
Whoa.
I'd gone through puberty.
You
Not
say you
only
fell
had
asleep
I fallen
and then.
fast asleep, I had a wet dream about my friend.
Yeah, that's puberty.
And now my body took on the weight of it.
This is
A
crazy.
student undergo school before graduating is unacceptable. Will
Really?
be dealt with harshly to sleep under any circumstances.
This is a
man.
crazy show.
Isn't it funny? But I never thought they'd be this pathetic.
Ono's gotten so...
Damn.
You don't have to be scared of growing up.
We're allowed to become adults.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This is crazy. That was such an unexpected episode. Okay, that episode kind of blew my mind. For the last half of that episode, I don't even know if I reacted at all. Like, I was just kind of in awe and like taking in what the fuck was going on, because I wasn't sure how much of it was real, but I guess it was all real. Like that, this is crazy. I thought Ono would have been like end game stuff for this show, but it feels like we're just getting started, you know? Like, it's still part of the setup. Cause this is insane. Like, for a show about like a kid who turns into Santa Claus, the fact that it's actually this like dystopian universe about like kids not being allowed to grow up or not being, you know, being so precious to the world that that we try to make them not grow up as best as possible is insane. Like, it feels like if you pitched it to me as the show of kids not being able to grow up or whatever, or not being able to grow up, but, you know, kids being treated like this, you know, being treated as kids but also as very important, and their growth being purposefully stunted. Like, if you pitched it to me like that, even if you did it more eloquently than I just did it, I probably wouldn't have been that interested. But you pitched to me a show about a kid turning into Santa Claus, and I'm like, okay, that sounds stupid, I will check it out. And then you give me this at the same time, I'm in. Like, now that, you know, you've already got me attached to it and you're introducing these elements into the story, it's getting me actually very invested in this story, and I'm really interested by it. Because that was, oh man, like, I mean, I've said throughout basically every single one of these videos that what I've been most impressed with by so far is the world building of this show. And it really like it's hitting that strongly this episode. I didn't think Ono was gonna be in the show this soon, and yet she is, and now we've kind of discovered like the whole mystery behind it. Like that, the main mystery of the show is solved. Like I feel like as long as what has been told to us is the truth, it seems like Ono really loved Fuyumura, which we knew. That wasn't a mystery. That was very, very obvious from seeing their flashbacks. Ono really loved Fuyumura. Fuyumura would go to sleep constantly. They are not allowed to go to sleep because they don't need to go to sleep because of like the shit that's been given to them as they're growing up. So sleep isn't necessary, and all it does is make your body mature faster. So so they're told that they can't go to sleep at night, and instead they should. Why even bother lying in bed? I guess maybe you need your energy back. So it's like you'll be like really low on energy if you don't. Because I was gonna say, like, why not just have them, you know, have no nighttime, have no bed, just, you know, like have people, you know, maybe there'll be couches and stuff if you need to sit down and rest or lie down, but like, but no, I guess they probably still need their bodies to rest. They just don't want to sleep. But you know, like I wonder if you could just like lie there on your phone or like reading a book or something, you know? I wonder if that would work. But I think it's like your body still needs to go into that restful meditative state probably, just without sleeping. But I mean, Ono did say like she wished that they stayed up and talked, so I imagine that I imagine you don't need to just be like completely out of it because she wanted to talk. But yeah, so Ono saw that Fuyumura was sleeping all the time and was like, shit, she's gonna mature really fast. And like she's gonna like not be an adult and it's gonna suck. And then at some point Ono fell asleep, which I think it would be difficult. Like Ono tried to stay awake while like looking at Fuyumura constantly, and Fuyumura is asleep. Like I feel like you would drift off sometimes, you know. So at some point she drifted off and she had a wet dream about Fuyumura, and then not only that, she woke up and she had boobs and her body had developed quite a lot. So it's like she went through puberty overnight, which is crazy. And it was like she wouldn't be able to hide it, because it would be like very obvious that she went through puberty, which means she fell asleep, which means she would be in big trouble. So she ran. So she got the fuck out of there. And that's crazy. It's just a crazy sequence of events. But like once they explain it, and based on the world that they've been building up so far, I'm like, that makes sense. That lines up with everything that they've been doing so far. I just like, I didn't see it coming at all, but yeah, I guess that makes sense from the world that they've built up. But now, like, what's the show? That's what's kind of exciting to me, is like, we had that Ono mystery or whatever, and honestly, I didn't want it to be a full show mystery, because especially once they like build up characters, like, you know, if you're like looking for a certain character, I feel like this with a lot of shows where characters are like, a big part of the plot is like a character is looking for an answer or looking for a character. Like, if it's that, you know, if it's a goal like that, and that's the entire conceit of the series, it makes me feel like we're not gonna get to it. Like, or we will get to it and then the show will end. But it's like, I want to get to it and then keep going. It's been something that I've talked about a lot whenever we watch romance shows, is like, I would prefer if the romance doesn't start, like if the relationship between the two characters doesn't start at the end of the show, because that sucks. You know, if a show ends, it doesn't suck necessarily. But if a show ends with like, oh, the two kiss for the first time and then roll credits, like, I'm very sad about that. Because it's like, well, but we just got started. This is like what I've been waiting for, and now I got it, but it's over now. So like that's how I felt about stuff like that. But then also, like, when you're looking for someone, you know, like Hunter x Hunter, he's looking for his dad. Like, I'm like, but I want to see him find his dad, but then I want the show to keep going. All I want is for them to like complete their goal, and then the goal shifts, you know? I feel like there are some shows that do that quite nicely. I mean, like One Piece, but not really One Piece. But like the thing about because One Piece is an example of the goal is to become king of the pirates and find the One Piece, right? And so obviously that's not something that's going to happen soon in the series. That's like a far off goal. But like that's I feel like that's a cool distant goal, but also I don't care as much about that stuff as the smaller goals along the way. And I feel like the show is really good at setting a lot of smaller goals that we can constantly accomplish on the way there. And I feel like I'm not missing out on a crazy amount. Like, you know, when we're looking for Ono, like, I want Fumura to see Ono again. And so, like, I'm getting kind of impatient, and I want them to make progress. Luffy seeing the One Piece isn't as important to me, because it's not like a person that I care about that's going to change their dynamic or, you know, give this person happiness or whatever, right? But then there's also stuff like The Good Place, the TV show The Good Place, will constantly change its goals. Constantly. Like, they want to do something, they tend to do it within a few episodes, and then they have a new goal, they have a new thing that they have to do, and then they push forward again, you know, and the story is constantly moving forward, and it's very satisfying to me. Like, we're getting what we want, and then we get something new. And so Sanda, so far, has achieved that nicely. I mean, I wanted to know what happened to Ono. I wanted to get them back together, and in this episode, I found out what happened to Ono, and they're back together, and we're in episode 5. There's still over half a season to go. I'm really excited to see where this goes next. I feel like it's going to be a lot about, you know, the principal and trying to avoid him / fight him / whatever. Firstly, is the manga of this over? And secondly, how long is it? Sanda manga. Because I had never heard of this manga before this started. Okay, its original run, so it seems like it finished at some point, and it had 16 volumes. How many chapters is that? How many chapters is that? Why is it only in volumes? Give me the chapters. Okay, hold on. Okay, it seems like, I think it's translated up to like the 15th volume, so like 130 something. So it's probably like 150 chapters-ish. So that's not that long a series overall. So it feels like this is gonna be like a it was like 100 chapters. I would guess that would be like a 2 or 3 season kind of show. Depends on how fast paced it is, I guess. Like, I don't know how many chapters they're fitting into these episodes. But I feel like this could be like a 2 or 3 season show. Which I feels like, I guess, appropriate for this sort of show. It's kind of hard to know sometimes, like, in these early parts of the show, if they're setting up for a huge world with lots of different villains or whatever, or if it's like a pretty chill, smallish story. I know some people wouldn't consider like 2 or 3 seasons to be a small story, but you're talking to someone who really loves long series. I love series that go for a fuck ton of episodes. So as I said, I'm a One Piece fan now these days. So having, you know, in One Piece I'm at episode 1000 and like 70 something. I'm at like 1072 I think of One Piece, and like I'm nowhere near sick of it. Like I could easily watch like 1000 1,000 to 2,000 more episodes. Like I truly care about the show that much. So yeah, I like for me seeing like, oh, 2 to 3 season show, that's a short show to me. So yeah, like because it seems somewhat short, especially like this might be just like a 3 one-core seasons or whatever, you know, like I don't know. So that, like, that would be, you know, not too much crazy happening. I could see like we have to deal with the principal, we have to maybe go on the run for a bit or something. There might be the organization that's trying to kill Santa, we might have to deal with them. We might get Yagyuda like on our side. He turns against this organization to protect us. Like I can see that sort of thing happening. And then we come back to the school, we like try to reform it, take it over, take down the principal, take over the school, then like as Santa Claus become Santa again, go, you know, back to the world and give the world joy again and happiness again, and like give kids presents again and start running things in a different way, and then the show ends. I don't know. Like something like that I could see being kind of an arc that the show goes on. It'd be very funny if in several years this show ends and then you go back to this video and like see if it lines up at all to what I just said. If you could like arguably say that it followed the trajectory that I just said, or if it's like I'm gonna be off starting next episode right away. But yeah, also these motherfuckers have state mandated partners, like, so basically arranged marriages, which like I don't like arranged marriages generally, just because like I like people being able to choose the ones that they love, and love to me is like one of the most important things in this world. And like to make marriages not about love and instead about like, you know, families or like or positions of power or money or anything along those lines is quite sad. Not to say that all arranged marriages don't have love in them. I'm sure there's a lot of them that they do end up like, you know, falling in love or loving each other, you know, the appropriate amount. But I just like in general, it's like I think we should have the freedom to have the choices to love who we want to love. And but you know, if I was Sanda also, could do worse than Nico. Like she's very weird, but she's, you know, she's cute and kind of funny, and seems like she's like surprisingly down for it, you know? Like he was like, Sanda was saying like, I know we're both not interested in this marriage or whatever, but I feel like she was kind of doing the whole like, you know, the whole stupid thing of like, if a boy pulls your pigtails he likes you or whatever, like the thing that you have with kids. Like I feel like she was basically doing the equivalent of that the whole time, where it's like, hey, well, I know this is my man, so I'm just gonna prod him, and I like seeing his reactions to this stuff, and it's all because she thinks he's cute. Like that's kind of the vibe that I was getting from her the whole time. But as I said in this episode, like I like that this show has weird character designs for people like Fuyumura and Nico, like that they look weird, and you know, for Fuyumura she looks creepy, and for Nico she looks strange, you know, like she looks like a chipmunk, but also like their personalities and their like the way that they speak about things and like all of that, it makes it suddenly click why they're cute, you know? Like I've in this episode, Sanda was like, I think Fuyumura, like I'm starting to find Fuyumura cuter and cuter or whatever, and it showed like a picture of Fuyumura glaring, and I was like, I get it. Like, yeah, I can see, like, as these episodes have gone on, they haven't changed the way Fuyumura is designed, but it clicks with you that, like, yeah, she's kind of cute. So, So yeah, I also like, I feel like that's what love does to people, you know. That's how it's working for Sanda. But like, you know, sometimes when you meet someone, you don't immediately get what's attractive about them, but then as you get to know them more and more, like, they just start seeming more attractive to you just because you know them better, you know. And that's kind of a wonderful feeling, I feel like, when I've gotten to know people more and more, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I never thought about it, but this person is gorgeous, you know. I just think that's awesome. Anyway, yeah, crazy stuff. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But that was a great episode. That was probably the best episode of the show so far. I liked that a lot. So that was Sanda episode 5. Thank you for watching. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.